232,000 new immigrants came to Canada, the government introduced a luxury tax, international educational credentials can be evaluated without a diploma, and researchers found out how safe the country is for women. We tell you the most important news of the previous week, and you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. Hi from Canada. We start the first news digest of the fall with important events. Canada is halfway through its immigration plan. In the first half of 2022, almost 232,000 candidates received permanent residencies, while the annual goal is about 432,000. If the trend continues, Canada has a chance to exceed the target. Currently, about 40,000 people become permanent residents of the country every month. International students can study remotely in Canada for 1 more year. However, it is recommended to start in-class studies as early as possible, because starting from September 1st, the duration of online learning will be deducted from the period for which the future work permit is issued. In addition, students starting this fall or later are only allowed to complete half of their program remotely. If you graduated from a university in your home country, you must have your diplomas assessed to immigrate to Canada or enter a Canadian educational institution. On our website, we published an article on the experience of Diploma Assessment under a new simplified program. It suits those who studied in Turkey, Afghanistan, Iraq, and some other countries. Be sure to read the article at the link below the video. The Government of Canada expands the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. The Minister of Immigration announced some changes that will come into effect this fall. The boundaries of several towns within which candidates can search for work will be expanded, there will be more job vacancies for healthcare and trades occupations, and applicants will need less money in their accounts. The program is also extended until August 2024. More news about moving to Canada. 3 Atlantic provinces will hold several information sessions on September 7 to 12. They will take place in Belgium, and candidates speaking French are preferred. Anyone can attend the event, all you need to do is register. We talked about how to do it. See it at the link below. Canada is in the top 10 safest countries for women traveling alone. It became 8th in the overall ranking and was also ranked as the country with the lowest rates of domestic violence and some of the most effective domestic violence laws. Surprisingly, the neighboring United States came in 32nd. Canada really cares about its people. The government allocated investments for the construction of affordable housing. This will help build more than 17,000 houses across the country. Officials also announced the financing of projects aimed at supporting 2 LGBTQI+ communities. The Federal Action Plan is the first such initiative in Canada, and the government says it highlights the importance of fighting discrimination and inequality. The country allocated $100 million Canadian dollars for this. Another measure to combat inequality was the introduction of a luxury tax. It covers personal vehicles and private jets costing over 100,000 Canadian dollars and yachts and other vessels over 250,000 Canadian dollars. The tax has drawn criticism, but the government believes that those who have the money to buy such goods should pay a percentage that will benefit society. Canadians chose the most beloved and disliked province. A recent survey showed that residents like British Columbia the most. It was chosen because of its beautiful nature and relaxed vibes. Quebec became the most disliked region. Canadians from other provinces don't like its residents. Alberta was second in both rankings. It is praised for its nature, but the inhabitants are also not favored. The survey can be somewhat subjective, as many respondents haven't been to all Canadian provinces, so their opinions may be based in part on stereotypes. Fortunately, there are more opportunities to travel in Canada. A new low-cost airline appeared in the country. Its first flight is planned for the end of September. Experts say low-cost airlines have become a post-pandemic trend. And we also talked about life in the Canadian outback. What are the pros and cons there? How much easier is it to immigrate to a small town than to a metropolitan area? You will find out the answers in our new article. Check the link below the video. Let's move on to the immigration draws. Over the past week, several draws took place in Canada, and in total, more than 4,700 people were invited. On August 30th, a draw was held in the province of Ontario. The region selected 782 candidates. Most of these invitations were received by master's graduates, PhD graduates, and 1 candidate under the Economic Mobility Pathway Program for skilled refugees were also invited. On the same day, British Columbia held a draw. The region sent out 259 invitations. They were received by technical specialists, childhood educators and assistants, health professionals, and veterinarians. On August 31, Canada held an express entry draw under federal immigration programs. 2,750 people became the lucky ones. This is the fifth express entry draw after the pause during the pandemic. Passing scores continue to decline but still remain high. On September 1, Saskatchewan issued 941 invitations. Some of them were received by in-demand specialists, and some by candidates registered in the express entry system. This time the region needed healthcare professionals. The province also invited 43 entrepreneurs in a separate draw. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the notifications bell icon to stay up to date with new videos. See you in Canada!